welcome to Centurion's Corner, and today we're going to be reviewing from Star Wars The Black Series and the Obi-Wan series from Disney Plus, the fifth brother, another Inquisitor. So this guy looks pretty cool as well. It's just like literally, I think the only three that's out. We've got Reva, the Grand Inquisitor, and this one. Obviously, I think it's the 9th sister we got from Fallen Order, and there is another sister along the way. I can't remember what number she is either. But yeah, looking really nice here. We've got the lightsaber on the side. Again, the kind of slightly different to the Grand Inquisitor one here. And loving the look on there. Really kind of Imperial-esque, isn't it? With all these sort of red buttons and stuff. A bit like Darth Vader on the thing there. And we've got that kind of disc head looking pretty cool. So anyway, going around to this side, we have the fifth brother looking pretty cool on this side here. Again, he's number 4 in the series. Picture once again, and the bio is literally about the Obi-Wan series and not about the character. So I guess without further ado, let's crack this bad boy open. So here he is in his blister tray. Obviously he doesn't have any other accessories here. It's not like he goes off and uses blasters or anything, so we can just pull him out for our first impressions. And yeah, looks really nice. I really like the detail of the face, but I really like this body armor. I think it looks fantastic. It looks great. It's kind of like sort of robust TIE fighter looking, isn't it? It's like pretty cool. And yeah, so I'm going to go away, put him through his poses and his paces and see what he can do. And we see you. Away, we're taking his pictures, and what can I say about this figure? Well, I think Hasbro are knocking these Inquisitors out of the park. I don't know why I left them on the shelf for so long as peg warmers, but honestly, they are great figures, and if you're thinking about picking them up, then I highly recommend them, and especially as they're dropping down in price just slightly. He has larger feet on this guy as well, which make him really kind of sort of like stuck to the floor. Like you can get him in a lot of good poses as well. He does have one kind of nitpick about it, and that is his accessory. It's not the look of it or anything like that. His hands are particularly quite small, so trying to get the grip around the actual lightsaber is annoying. It has this large kind of peg on there to attach it to his back, and it gets in the way as well, which is it just grates on me, because when you want to take a picture without and putting it on, it's a bit of an effort just to do so. His lightsabers are removable, but I'm not going to remove them because one of them is gone a little bit gummy, especially on the peg part. So as I try and push it in, it was kind of pulling back. I think it kind of sort of U-bend inside there as I was pushing it in, which is nice. So I'm not going to remove them, but they are removable, but just be highly careful. Looking at it in extra detail there, you can actually see, kind of reminds me a bit of like Count Dooku lightsaber across with Darth Maul in a way. Got that kind of sort of like the edging and the detailing up top there on the vents and stuff, which is pretty nice, and it's done in a really nice shiny silver rather than not being painted at all. With the peg, it actually just plugs into the back there and goes all the way in, and it's nice and firm as well, which is pretty cool. Taking it off, we can actually look through the guy's articulation, and yeah, Hasbro have pretty much not left anything unturned on this guy. Head wise, he can turn left, right, he can look down and he can look up. He's got lower neck movement, he's got upper neck movement, and he's also got a nice bit of swagger in there in his head. Rotation is hindered by his shoulder pad, unfortunately, but it can come up this far, and he's also got a nice butterfly joint side in there as well. He's got rotation at the elbow on a 90 degree, well, probably a little bit more than 90 to be honest. Rotation at the wrist, and it's also on a hinge as well. Waist swivel can turn left and right, not much crunch unfortunately, but a little bit further back. Leg wise, they can come up this way, and this is not hindered at all as it rides up alongside the belt. Forward, back, upper thigh rotation. We've got knee rotation, single knee joint that comes up to that far. There is no rotation at the boot, but there's a rocker and a pivot at the ankle, looking really nice. But yeah, also where the guy comes to life is obviously in his looks. And I just think it looks absolutely fantastic. I really do like this figure. So starting at the hat or the helmet, just a reminiscence of it, of sort of like I suppose like samurai or Japanesey kind of warrior on there. On the side there we've got these sort of red buttons, which again brings it really in line with the Empire and Darth Vader-esque. I kind of wish this bit was a little bit more kind of black gloss, because it just kind of like goes away. It's a little bit too matted on the side here, We've got the extra sort of buttons on here and the grey buttons down this part, and then we've got all the rivets with the insignia on both sides, looking really nice. Down here, more sort of Darth Vader-esque, especially around on the belt, and then down here to his boots, looking kind of like pirate with those super large soles there, and the round on the back's a bit plain, but nonetheless brings the figure all together. So yeah, would I recommend this guy? Hell yeah, I would, especially with they're going down in price. The only thing I would say about him, he just looks a little bit too small when you compare him next to Reva. I kind of feel like he's more sort of like larger in the actual film itself or in the series. So yeah, it's my only nitpick. So thank you so much for joining me in this one. Don't forget to comment down below, subscribe, ding the bell, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.